This shit may be loud, but I miss this fucking song. Welcome back to... I just realized my mic was not good right. Welcome back to Danganronpa. Wrong one. Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. I am so tired. I have missed this game. My god. Anyway, let's just jump into it. Alright, we're here. Okay, so we're going into the third trial, right? Alright, let me get my cheats, because I don't know who the black end is. This one's more of I am so confused. Luckily, I don't get to talk much. Because it's a trial, so... Rawr. I miss this game so much. I still don't even remember how to do certain voices. Anyway. We stepped on an escalator, ascended towards towards the gaping gnaw of Monokuma Rock. And this when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our outline silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Well, I mean, you're technically right. And that's when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. The elevator began a deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. And the elevator's door slowly opened, almost tantalizing so. Light poured through the other side, eroding the dark boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru was not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Well then. Now, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of a long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy to your heart's content. No. I am trying to get my cheeks open, but no, the fucking thing tells me no. So the current third class are about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Seonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her double face, you'd never know she was actually selfish in the foul mouth. Yeah, but she was trying to change herself. And she was desperately trying to come to terms with why he was dead. The person who killed these two is they said the fun space being game name. I definitely can't believe it. Wait a minute. They blacked it out, but it's not because we have no fucking idea how he is. The red ones are everyone who's dead. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so the current of the third class trial is about to be open. This life-threatening trial, bellowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah. Alright. So I have any skills. Cheat code. Huh. The silence is crazy. You should have statement with silencer. Oh. Oh? Oh, okay. That's actually good. I got. Alright. Let's jump in this boy.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Again?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
I'm really
I'll
hungry.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well,
Fuck.
who cares about this boring explanation?
Finally.
Let's get on with it already.
Finally, someone says it. Just want to come up, but someone suddenly says it.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
That's a good point.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
You're a dumbass.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself,
Sorry,
Brandon,
meeting.
Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Yes.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
Yes, that's
I
true.
woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
Yes.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time.
Yeah.
When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
All right.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime? I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
Yeah.
But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
Oh.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
Yeah.
At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
What kind of various ways? Excuse me?
Various ways?
Thank you, Kazuichi. He may be a simp, but he understands me.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
I really shouldn't be blushing, or else that'll make it more confirmed.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door.
Yeah.
And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Thank you.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Okay.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
He's confusing me. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Nagito, this is coming from you, of all people?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Alright.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
What the fuck? It's just like Kasuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who will confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, we should explain it to Nagito. I'm now in trouble. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Alright. Alright, what is my cheat saying? Okay. Oh, okay.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
We're talking about...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
That is true.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably
Damn
is
it!
Hajime's fault.
I remember. Who the fuck said that? I just saw that. Who said I'm a witch?
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a
Oh,
lie,
wait, so...
then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously because
Did Hajime...
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
The thing, I didn't watch the movie until during the investigation. I remember that.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Motherfucker!
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
You see, he's a bitch.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
God damn it.
It also provides a good warm-up.
I hate him.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
Alright, I'm finishing my lunch. I hate
What a
him.
waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Thank you.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this
Thank you,
means
Miss Sonia.
Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Wait, she could have. No, wait, never mind. No, wait, yeah.
I'm positive.
Yeah, no,
And
I
that
think so.
seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
Wait, what about
If
Hyoko though?
Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Yeah.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
I mean, sometimes it is, but
Like I
in
said
this case,
before,
I don't think so.
it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
Yeah.
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
Yes.
So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
The only way they could do that is if they were inside the music venue when that happened.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
Yeah.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
Yeah.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Actually,
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
yes.
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
Yeah.
Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
You know, that's actually a good
There's
point.
another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
He's in the middle of what the
Me too!
why?
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Please, yes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
He's
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
I mean, Yakuzas are like this normally. The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko's obviously thinks so, but is that really it? No, wait, no, because... The glob, that's right. Wait. Yeah, that's actually part of the thing. Yeah, the glob. I almost forgot about that. That was a
The
thing.
killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
Oh, wait, it's this one. Wait,
they
actually,
tried
let's
to
see
keep
that.
us from getting in.
Let's see what it says. So it's like,
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
well, yeah, that's obvious.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
Cause
The
reaching.
lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Yes.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
But based on that tape, okay,
So they
shocking.
looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
She's been watching too much anime.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
There you go.
No, that's wrong!
Just wanted to get a clear shot. Okay, what's the next thing? Oh, okay, it's one of those
Hold on a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
from the outside. How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
No, but rubber isn't like transparent. That was never at all. A gummy, no, but it's not like a glob. Like, you cannot make that. Gum is definitely not transparent. They started to not rubber, so also I'm slightly cheating again, like I said.
I
But
see.
no, I know because
That
glue
semi-transparent glob.
is like
Must have
somewhat
been glue.
semi-transparent. Even like regular white glue is like semi-transparent at a time.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Okay, no, yeah, that makes sense for glue. Please stop being
Based on
glue.
all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I
I didn't know glue was edible.
Don't ask me these questions about that.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
Unless you're like 5.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
Yeah.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily. That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Ah.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Ah.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Agreed.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut it, rabbit.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
That seems really impossible in 10 minutes.
Even quick work has limits.
Yeah.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
We get it, Mikon. You're not the murderer.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue,
Uh-huh.
they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Yeah.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right?
Yeah.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Huh.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Ah.
Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
I think it
That's
is.
right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
This happened, stuck it. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Time to cheat again. I just have it like just in case I don't understand certain ones. Alright, so let me have this one. What was ripped? Stuck to. They're talking about the posters up. So wallpaper you're talking about? Then, I mean, wallpaper makes sense. Ah, shit. Wall. Paper? Paper, I need paper, I need paper. Okay, there's a P. Paper. Paper. E. Damn it, I missed the E because... Oh, that's the R I needed. Oh, wait. It didn't matter. It's like... Wallpaper makes sense. Like, it's something you can easily rip off, it's something you can put on, and it's something you can get rid of like in a second. It's pretty easy.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Yeah. What's that? Yeah,
In
look,
the
you
music
should-
venue storage
Oh, there's a
room,
little work
there
on it.
should have been
That
black
makes sense.
wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
Yeah.
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important
Oh yeah,
enough to
I get
answer
that.
that.
I don't know.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
That scrap paper belonged on the storage room. It connected to some disappearance. Trace back to the answer should come here. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, what? Oh, this one. Logic Diet. I have not played this one. I have not done. I need to get used to. Question 1. Okay. Falling up here. It was wallpaper. Wallpaper, so it was hidden. Talking about wallpaper, so. Question 2. The wallpaper, of course. Alright. When I can't cheat while I'm doing like games like this, because I actually need to like use my full, I need to use my full concentration on my actual game to play. Oh shit, that was close. Oh, that was awesome as hell. How did the killer hide her body? They covered the... Well, the body was on the pillar, so... Obviously, they covered the pillar. Oh! Pog. Okay, this,
It's all coming together.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm taking a drink. I like root beer.
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Yeah.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
Ah.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around
Yeah,
the
of
pillar,
course.
the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
Of course.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body,
Oh, you see,
Hyoko's body was
that
already
one's
there.
the one on the left's a bit smaller than the big one on the right.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
Yeah.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
Yes.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Yeah.
And the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
Yeah.
And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the
Yes,
crime
yes, yes.
itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
That's true.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
What?
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Oh my god, sounds like Twitch DMCA all over again.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Wow.
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Thank God.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason, cause, wait. There's no accomplice from what I can tell. They're like movies now, that's super. What weapon? Well, maybe they won't kill Hiyoko, but that one's only Ibuki. Makes up killing
I
order?
see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
Ah. That's good. Good job for everyone. Gold stars all around.
What do you mean?
There's the thing. Conditions of bodies.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
Yeah.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Alright, let me go quickly. Sorry.
What a jerk!
Agreed.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Poggers.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
He admits he's a jerk. I'm gonna say this now. Chiaki seems like the girl who would say poggers during sex. I'm sorry, I had to.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Come on.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
I want to ask Gundam's voice actor how much he enjoyed doing these lines. I really wanted to. I should ask him on Twitter. I'll do that probably. I'm not sure.
Man, he's being annoying again.
Everyone's annoying. We're all in the murder game.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Yes.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she's a gamer, obviously.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
I like that fat hamster.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna go talk in circles and shit. First, we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko's killed. Alright. Let's just. I don't fucking know, man.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Her feet. So, not like she's a
I am
ghost.
telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Wait.
Were there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Wait, let me check this again.
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something.
Oh, blood on the soles.
So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Stop it.
Weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart!
Oh, thank you, Steam for giving me, notification that I got a new achievement.
When Hiyoko died,
Ibuki's feet.
I am telling you to. Did you see her walking?
if her feet were on the floor,
Yeah.
was there any sign she stepped on something?
Got it.
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
Ah,
That
that's
is
right.
not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Yes.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Murder
Hyoko's
suicide?
only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Yes.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded.
Wow.
Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate
What?
the power of the evil eye! Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
I actually need to ask the voice actor for Gundam that line. About that specific line now. I'm taking a screenshot. That one sort of... Okay, there, I fixed it. Apparently won't let me do it on Steam, so fuck it.
But are you sure you're sure?
What are my
If I
thumbnails?
show you how serious I am, this world might
Oh,
be
that's right.
destroyed, you know.
That's right, I forgot what the thumbnails are for a second.
You're
Okay.
so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Proof that there was blood. There's smudge on the floor, right?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there.
There was no blood. Oh, there's no blood.
Just about one... Did you see a nice nightmare?
Spine.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Thank God.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Gundam,
Yes,
calm down.
I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if
Yeah.
they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Yeah, that's...
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Yeah.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Yes. And I mean-
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Wow. I learned something new today.
aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
Yeah, I'm right. She mentioned this. I can't believe I don't remember. I think she mentioned this on I forgot which autopsy was. That heat was depending on heat or coldness, it could be impossible to tell the exact time of death for a body.
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
There you go.
Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Ah,
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
yeah.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Ah, suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Thank you, Monica. Very cool.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Poggers.
Why me?
Existing?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's
It's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Oh, that's true.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
Huh.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
That's true.
Then she was alive.
What?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
But
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
yeah. Also, the thing is, she was literally the step ladder's already fallen. If she couldn't have gone out of that, taken off all the stuff, messed with the body, and jump back in, and then actually die. And like that's crazy. That's crazy if you think about it.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Yeah.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Fuck off.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
No, they wouldn't need to. It's she had the despair disease. She would have like fallen
I
following
don't
orders.
know anything about that.
I think she
Don't
just
say it all proud.
yeah.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something.
Yeah.
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music video a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
You need that's not a good name for an operation. Just saying. There's 3 of them that are alibis. Fuyuhiko, Sonia. The only one who doesn't really have an alibi right now is Sonia, but let's just see what happens.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Yeah.
And what about the others?
Yeah, you can exclude them, so Fuyuhiko.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
Wait, so Fuyuhiko.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
No, that's true.
Not an alibi.
The nearest your guys is.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, Mikon has an alibi.
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Mikon has an alibi. She was in a hospital.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone.
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong.
Mikon has an alibi. She was in the hospital.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Yeah.
In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
Yeah.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Wait a minute.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
We don't need.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Yeah.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
Uh-huh.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
Yes.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual
Ow, my
time of the
nose.
crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Yes, yes it is.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
Alright, alright. Let's see how...
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside of trap, said by one of us. If so, then who's... And what kind of trap is it? Oh, suspended. If it's in... I am pausing for now. We're gonna listen to the Monami lines.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
I don't know.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely
I'll be right
cannot
back.
be allowed.
I'll be right back.
That's why. I want you to remember this.
Well, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Okay, thank you, Monami. But I just realized, I'm only halfway and I barely hit an hour of like recording and not recording. So that's actually pretty quick for me. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. So you have to even like that even exists.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
Shut
Did
it.
I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
I mean, not physically, but mostly, yeah.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Thank you.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Do I want to?
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Oh, that's true.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. Falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning. They should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
If we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm
Possibly.
saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Oh. Why did Hiyoko go to... Actually, we have no idea. By the way, my door's open. I just realized out there.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Bruh. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to this all. I need to find out no matter the cost. Blood on the stalls. Wait, so... I don't look at B. Let's just see what this sound like.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
That's true.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Summon? Oh,
If
shit.
that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or
Wait.
she was guided by the will of causality.
Let's see. I don't know why Hiyoko on this venue first.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Okay, so I'm gonna look this up.
There's no way we'd know that!
By that I mean I'm gonna look down my phone because I'm pretty sure.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Oh. Oh, that's what it was.
If that's not it,
That's what it is. That's...
maybe
Oh,
she
that makes
got
sense. That makes
abducted by
sense.
the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
You're agreeing a lot with Sonya.
It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
yeah.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The
Yeah.
killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose.
What?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the...
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Stepladder, candles, my God, for Mikon's account. You know what I could really see is Sonia's, because... Yeah, Sonia.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Oh, kind of reasonable. I need to find out.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Okay.
I can't back down!
Damn it! Just a little bit more like a job.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Damn it! A little bit more like a job.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Damn it! No.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Alright, got it.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside the kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono.
Yeah.
The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Yeah.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up.
Oh no. Retreat, retreat.
Damn it!
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Okay.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank you. Danganronpa Wiki.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Oh yeah, also she can't... Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Kimono?
She can't wear that fucker.
Yeah, it's
Well,
also the
cousin.
reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Wait a
Do whatever
minute.
you want
Whoa,
to me.
whoa, 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 calm down.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat.
Oh,
Or
hell
better
yeah.
yet, make her do a little something something.
Not right now. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Yeah.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Bruh.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Ah.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Yeah.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
I'm sorry, that face of Yoko's making me laugh.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Oh.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
Kill Ibuki in
They've been
person?
cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Damn. The killer's plan from the very beginning. I'm pretty sure very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Just shut up.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
We already did that.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Fourth wall breaks are my favorite.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Ah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can find a limit somehow. That's probably a limit. No, wait a minute. Ibuki has blood on her feet. There'd be footprints all over the place she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
And see, it's not something we finished talking about. Really? Those footprints, it's something important we have to overlook. Just like Nagito said. Oh no, that's something. If she had blood on her feet, she would left footprints. Why weren't there any footprints on the file? Rogue? No. Let me see if I knew the step line. The step line. Wait, one minute. A blood stain can be seen. Yeah, but is she... Oh! Oh!
I can prove it with this.
Oh, I get it.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, That stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Okay, there's bloodstains on the left.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us into this, so that's why you brought the suicide topic in the first place. Nakito Kameda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Yes.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
Yes.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Yeah. So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. My mystery surrounding the incidents contained in that video. And now we can reach the hidden truth. It's up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
The truth is, if there was some clue in the video, I could have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who cleared this up. I'm the only one I saw the video, so anyone can do this. The hanging video I saw, based on everything, strange. No, we got this. This? Or in the face, based on this on.
Damn it!
Alright. Wait, there's no stains on the floor, I see.
Damn it!
Wait. Isn't the current in the back? Because I remember right. The current in the music venue is black, right? It's not green, what's shown right here. The black current in the background, huh? Wait.
Damn it!
A more obvious clue was strange here. The rope?
Damn it!
What? Wait, I just realized what it is. There's no blood on. There's no blood on the. Why did it take my small brain to realize that?
There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
My small brain.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
It's true the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Also, that's black?
That
Oh,
is
maybe just be the
truly
fuzziness.
strange.
Okay, so that. Okay.
If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Huh, that's true.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Can you not find one in the supermarket?
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and that crime scene is that thing the place where the killer did something? Okay, but if there's one, they can achieve. Alright, let me look at this again. What's her? Oh, okay. Wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Is something that's different between. Okay, I got it. Why need that be different? If there's two different step ladders, that means the filming location was essentially somewhere else. So. The location be somewhere else for the. I forgot you can do this. Yeah, it's filming location. That makes sense.
I got it!
It's on one place. If there's a ladder in one place that has blood, and the ladder in the video doesn't have blood, and they're supposed to be like right after another.
Besides the step ladder,
that
the
could have been
filming
location.
location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Yeah. In our show, so they filmed a video at the music venue somewhere else. What did the killer do to the famous camera unit? Alright, let's see. Well, I saw it broken on the fucking steps over there. Oh, I missed that. That'd been cool. Question 1. What part of the camera, right? Oh no, the monitor. It was the monitor they messed with. Because the camera... No, it was the monitor. They messed with the monitor. To show us. Or was it both? Oh, it was the camera. I'm a fucking idiot. It was the camera. I want to get... Wait, how are they messing with the camera? Well, the displaying. That makes sense. Now I think about it. I gotta use my big brain whenever I play Danganronpa. Or else I'll feel like more of an idiot than I already am. Wait, how the fuck? Wow. Are you kidding me? You know, I'm just gonna go slow. I'm not gonna push it like I was doing. Maybe I'll push it a tiny bit. Well, other than that... Oh, for fuck. Yeah, not gonna push it. I'm just gonna... I just take it slow. I don't trust myself when it comes to this one. Maybe when I see an actual path instead of just like this. Because I don't trust myself. I need a. I just realized I only have 3 lives left. Okay, there you go. Thank God. Come with the camera in the music venue. The hospital, right? The hospital one goes. It was the music venue one? Okay, I'm gonna need explanations on this one. Wait, okay, that makes sense. The broken, it's broken on the floor. Whoa! My head is starting to hurt. Okay, I understand how to do this now. Well, I saw a monitor broken, so they made the monitor broken in the music venue. No, yeah, it was the monitor's broken in the music venue, not the camera itself. Okay, that one actually that one almost got me. Oh, that's right.
It's all coming together.
I almost got to click a button.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Thank you.
They made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Shut up.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Yeah, destroyed it.
I see!
If you see on the floor, it shows it there.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Yeah.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yeah.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
If you even film in a place, as long as transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. In this case, we're in well, the only other place would be the hospital. Oh, dude, I was gonna say, Hangman's Gambit again? Well, it'd be the hospital still then. Because it's not in there. It'd be... Oh! I need an N. I need an N. Oh, fuck. I need an E. Oh, that's not. Conference. Yeah, conference room.
Got it!
Wait a minute.
It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? A conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
The
That's
conference.
exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make conference room look like a music venue, the killer had to make this work. I didn't make it clear what that work was. There's a curtain. They messed up all the stuff in there. Not curtain. I believe it would be the music venue curtain, right? Let me actually look this up.
There's no way the conference room
Okay, it is
and
out.
the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No, that's not it.
Damn it!
Oh, did it? Oh, it looks. The music venue looks
There's
like.
no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Okay. Did the music venue look
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
Shut it.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's quite reasonable. Thank you, Gundam.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like, or did the music venue look like the conference room?
There you go.
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue the crime scene, the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Ah.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Yeah.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Oh.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Huh.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Huh.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
Yeah.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Gotta be that. Tamper the evidence would be. Oh, alright. The candle.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange.
Yeah.
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Yeah.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That's not like really.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
Oh.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Alright, let me...
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
Huh.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like it's heard basic cops say that before. More than the other way around.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room?
Isn't that a Power Rangers reference? Which would make sense considering Hajime is a voice actor. I forgot his name. I'm too lazy to look it up right now. It was a Power Ranger, right?
Then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible.
That'd be too...
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video is filmed in the concert room, but Ibuki's body is filmed in the music venue. It means there's a fake... No. A fake in the conference room.
I see!
Since the body was already in the music venue.
The person wearing the hip bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hip bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Yeah. It happened. No mistake how quickly. No matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And I want to set the trap.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Poggers? Sorry, I should have already known. I should have already known. Who the killer is? Okay. Not us. We are the ones who discovered Ibuki's body. We're already... Gundam, we found him in the motel room. He won't have every too impossible. Akane was sick. Fuyuhiko was in his cottage. Nagito was in... he was sick. Mikon was in the hospital. Wait a minute. Motel. Motherfucker! The hospital, the conference room is next to the on-call. The only one who has access to them, who wasn't sick, was in a hospital at the time of the bit.
You're the only one!
Are you kidding me?
Mikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Wait.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
I mean, yeah, but if you think about it, you gotta put all the pieces together.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
Oh, that is true.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest? Some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing while asleep, right? And said, yes, of course.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yes.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Yes.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Yeah.
It just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
I mean, there's a lot of evidence pointing towards it, so kinda.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
I mean, you're not really giving a good defense on why it isn't you, though.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Oh.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Even I know it's obviously her. If you put all the pieces together, you can tell it's her. There's a lot of evidence showing it is her. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like that? Yes, anyone can be a fucking killer. The most quiet motherfucker on earth can be a killer, and we just don't know. We just don't know. Could it be? Am I the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. I had so much doubt in someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
How? Please intrigue us on how. I want to know.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a game.
Shot at you.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Alright.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Uh-huh.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
I hit my mic.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
I mean, it's the only hotspot
If
in
they
town.
got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Oh my God.
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
What do you think? This rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search for another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
What?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Okay, let's see.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Strength. What
That's
does it mean?
basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Yeah.
The scars they leave would look different too.
Yes.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
I believe so.
The body at the
Right.
crime scene was hanged, you know.
Yes, we know that.
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Did it not?
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Alright.
Ibuki didn't die from she was strangled to That's basically the same.
Though hanging and strangling seem... The scars they leave would look different too.
Alright, let me...
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
There you go.
That must be it.
That one's it. This thing... There's...
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you, just no doubt. She had no external injury. She died from hanging.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
But I do want to bring up one point. When Byakuya died in the first investigation, you specifically specified what kind of weapon, the length of the weapon, and where the external injuries pinpointed on the weapon. I think that's a bit of a lie right there, Mikan.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Even a dumbass like me can understand that.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
No.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Huh?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! Oh. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Yes.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me?
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
She's lost her shit.
Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
You know you're annoying when Nagito calls you annoying.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Agreed.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could that have been Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw the
Why
video.
do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm doing this to do this. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. Oh, okay, so
I'm not the killer!
I'm looking this up because I gotta figure this
We
out.
can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Wait.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Alright. Don't run away. I'm the only one who saw the video.
I'm not the killer!
Killer's mistake. Okay, so that's all.
We can't think of anybody else other than who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Okay. I'm punched around the one away.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is
Is the hemp bag is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slip?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
How? Possible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
Agreed.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Yeah.
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
There's not. Well, I'm trying to see. Well, not really. Panic attack, of course. Okay. And, oh no! You need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy. Pressing your tab key to reload. Just like. Okay. Come on, let's
I'll
just...
keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not going anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? understand? Can you forgive me already?
Damn it! Oh, that's right, I didn't have much. Oh shit. Yes, I was. I
will
was.
never give up.
I'll keep explaining it.
Okay, let's just try. I know how to play this. Just, I had low health. Don't blame me.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Oh shit!
Can you forgive me already?
Damn it! All right, I'll try again. All right, come on. Yes, I'm not giving up.
We will never give up.
All right, be more calm, be more collected.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end.
Oh my fucking god, my eyes hurt so much. And that's from playing video games.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
It's not from playing video games. Buy one bag, you're gonna want free. Yes!
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
I'll be right back.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Damn. She lost her fucking mind.
Nikon, it's already over.
I am itchy, sorry.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Yeah. Alright, let's start with stock 1. Ibuki's body, hit him before... Okay, so this was not one of them. Okay, it's not that. Let's see which one. Okay, that one's there. Okay, so this one are not it. Alright, so, okay, this... Tall lighting... Oh, that'd be this one. Last? It said last stock, right? Sorry, I'm trying to put on my face mask at the same time. What the fuck? Let's start from the beginning, because I'm pretty sure I missed like maybe 1 or 2. Okay, got that, got that. What did the killer do? Okay. Alright, so everything, that one's good, that one's good. This one? Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Got it.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Yeah.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys.
Alright, before I continue.
But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Alright, I'm doing stuff on Discord.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Bruh.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
She's horny for despair?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
I still gotta be... Even cheating didn't... I got a 24 on one, and that makes sense.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Poggers, all raz.
Well now.
Well now then. Thought it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. It's like 3 times. That's like 3 times in a row. That's right. The true identity of this horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls with Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. You're saying Mikan, the one who nurses back to health, is gonna kill them?
I won't forgive you.
You know, how about this? I'm gonna stop recording now. I will record the rest of this episode tonight. So, because I got something to do in a couple hours, so I might as well get ready for that. But I will record the rest of the video. I will already have the rest of this video and the last video, the Doki Doki video. Mostly finished processed. So yeah, by the time I start recording again, this last part, which would be the execution and the ending of chapter 3, then I'll just be done with this episode. And that'll be time, so thank God. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next. I'm not even saying goodbye for the episode. I'm just saying record later. So I guess see you guys in the bed in like 3 seconds for you guys. Maybe 1.
I've forgotten where we were, so I don't remember suddenly. I just woke up an hour ago, but still, I had stuff to do. Anyway, don't joke around and don't joke around with me, Con. Why'd you light up? Us all along. Were you planning to kill him or start while you're nursing him? Thank you, Mikon. Very cool.
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. Thank you.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey!
Nothing, Lepeko. She's actually gone insane.
Well,
Mental.
that's obvious.
There's nothing you can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably has the spirit disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikon, you say.
I
know, because looking at Mikon for so long, she was the one that came for me after all. My consciousness kept shifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say that Mikon also had the despair disease? That means she was...
What?
Hajime. Has something crossed your mind? My body... yes. That's right, Mikon felt really hot at the time. Now I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be!
And because of this disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope, harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh at such a hopeless situation. Right?
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake for hope.
Impossible!
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
Well, for the sake of despair? Oh, that's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong. What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh?
Thank you.
Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive. They'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value.
Bruh.
They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What? I understand. I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I understand. What are you saying? You understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What pity. I feel sorry for you. Bruh.
Well,
Even though I say this, I'm sure no one here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom when you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones with that thin veil. And I'm looking out. And I'm just looking out for it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much you tease me, splash me in water, kick me,
how amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. I tried to say this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to the disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But...
Well, that means she remembers something and ended up like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you came to Silent? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was your fault, you know. Because not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everyone's fault. I turned out like this, you see. So even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck you talking about? I just realized she has a mole in her eye. Anyway, are you seeing this is Mikon? She's the real Mikon. Mikon, please answer me. Do you actually really remember? You end up like this, all because you remember? And no, I can believe that. There's no way, the person you are right now is real Mikon. How you still doubt me? And to prove I remember, I'll tell you something nice. It's about a World Ender organization that you all worrying about.
You serious?
You know? No, I just remembered, that's all. I knew all along how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future. That's right, someone ancient ruined door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future What is the Future Foundation? What are you planning? The name suggests the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to clean the world for themselves.
This is bad.
The heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of the plan to end the world, they're planning to end the world. The Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I are members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. Wait,
hey,
don't laugh. Sorry, wrong voice, but still. Mikon, if you really remember, then you already know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Nation, Blackie hiding among you, all is...
Oh?
Oh, well, no one really cares about that, do you think?
Of course not!
Hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown. Do you know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's when it is. Who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikon, is this really you? I won't believe it. I know I can believe you. You were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person who I've been spending time with up to now? The past. Past. That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you as well. Memories of people. Memories of events. Whatever memory it is. Losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing memories makes the shadows of our past. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're saying, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So it's true all along, our memories were taken away. Oh,
damn it!
It wasn't true. We wouldn't be suffering this much. Why don't you take your sweet time memory at your own pace?
Oh?
Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Miko, why does it end like this? This is too pointless. It's too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Thank you.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Bruh.
I can finally see them.
Huh.
Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Let's see this. There she goes. I'm taking my hand off the mouse so I don't actually click off it. What the? Oh. What? Wait. Okay, I made the joke. This is basically fan service game, but so how did she die? Did she just get blown into space? It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the spread disease. So what? What's finished? No one wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or was that itself a symptom of the spread disease?
Damn it!
It doesn't matter either way. In the end, like that just from remembering. And all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
even if her words were influenced by the spread disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself in a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like House of Cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing a different side of herself. Then she vanished out of sights, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can move on and try to have a clear-cut attitude with those feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It's been so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor. There's one traitor among you. Fucking ally shot.
Come on.
The traitor's still alive. That's proof. See how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor dies, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that mean? Make you fiend. You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just keeps going and going. I didn't even have to eat my black bean right-eye during the break. What?
Hey!
Your right eye is made of black beans?
Hey, hey!
Hey, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. And if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Head over to First Science Beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend.
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru's safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We should start seeing the light of hope. The light of hope. I'm happy Nekomaru's returning us, but I...
So just as I thought.
Your friend just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you're happy, we should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they were still alive. A supreme overlord gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you in the dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you aren't happy, I apologize, however. Please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm pretty sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still expect after effects of dead disease? I don't get this at all. Kane.
All right!
Let's go. You're right. Nekomaru's come back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening what to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Did they learn to stick around until others finish talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around till I finish talking. So if something happens, because that, I bear no responsibility. What'd you do, Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him after all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So, it just couldn't be helped. My throat. As soon as I exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on...
Alright!
That's all I asked. Yeah. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strength enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept running on towards the beach on the first island. I like this music. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. Raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth, kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo to the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Hell yeah, my boy.
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable. Wait, what?
Huh? What the?
Everyone's face.
Yo! I've kept you waiting!
Sorry, I'm distracted by everyone's face in the corner.
Hey! What's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
I mean, it's only been a couple days.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed?
I'm sorry,
Oh, you mean this body?
What?
This is nothing!
Wait a fuck.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been
Pog.
reborn in the rivers of hell!
Poggers. This is a Poggers moment, man. What the fuck? 9 days, 14 hours, 34 minutes, and 15 seconds. 14, 13. I just realized, like on one side, over half of them have died. Routine nurse, a present nurse keeper. Oh. Well, yes, I loved him. I believe I'll stop by now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Danganronpa. And it is dang. By the way, I was gonna record last night, but I was deciding to have the video like less megabytes, so I spent most of the night doing that instead, and I knocked it out around 2:30, so 1:30, I mean 12:30. Shit, I'm still tired. So anyway, yeah, I just finished this episode, which I finished yesterday. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video, which is the new Doki Doki video, which I'm not gonna tell you what mod it is yet. You guys will have to watch it right now. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.